Let's get more on the fighting inside Mosul. Charles Stratford joins me now from the east of the city. And it seems, Charles, that more is being discovered about the way ISIL think and operate, as territory that they once controlled is being regained by the government.
That's right. And this, as an example, what I'm about to show you, is an example of just how determined, just how strong a force the Iraqi army are up against. This might look like a private house, or what was once a private house. It was occupied by ISIL. The Peshmerga have taken control here now. And if I lead you through here into this front entrance, we look down. This is one of many tunnels in this area. The Peshmerga say that they've cleared a lot of them. A lot of them, there's still concerns about booby traps. Now, the amount of work that has gone into constructing tunnels like these is quite incredible. This one is around, we estimate to be around sort of 5 or 6 meters deep. And it runs, we're unsure of exactly its length, but it runs, we understand, down or parallel to the road here, and pops up in other houses where obviously ISIL were based. I'll just take you down the steps here. As I say, it's incredible to see the amount of work that has gone into this. You see here the use of pickaxes, small tools to cut away at these walls. If you come down a little bit further, there are electricity cables down here. They had lights working right the way through. We've been a lot further down this tunnel. And if it goes off on the right, it goes off on the right and to the left, you actually see dormitories. There are beds there. They have fans for ventilation. It is very, very stuffy in here. I mean, you can imagine, try and imagine the noise as well when these airstrikes were happening. It is incredibly claustrophobic. There is another section there which seems to have been used as a toilet area further down. There's also stations that you can't actually see, but at little intervals, you see ISIS have left buckets of food. They've left places where fighters can pick up things to eat. And as I say, there are tunnels like this right the way across this region. They are being discovered all the time. And it's an indication, one would think, of what Iraqi forces are going to be up against as they try and push further into Mosul, Iraq's second biggest city, heavily defended by ISIL. You can only imagine there are countless tunnels like this right the way into Mosul. So, you know, a massive challenge for Iraqi forces to try and flush ISIL out from places like these. The determination of this fighting force to defend these positions, if they're prepared to do this, if they're prepared to live underground like this, it really is quite incredible to see, and I'm sure a real worry for Iraqi forces as they try and advance further into Mosul.
Indeed, and amazing images as well. For the moment, Charles, thanks very much for joining us from Mosul.